All right, good morning everybody. I thought I'd take a second here to show some of the plants that I found in this parking lot where I spent the night last night here in North Carolina. This is one I wanted to highlight right now. This plant right here is lamb's quarter. This right here. It's got a pretty distinct and identifiable leaf, as you can see. It is a member of the amaranth family. And the white powdery stuff that you see on the leaves a lot of times of this plant are full of mineral salts. And out of the 14 amino acids that the body needs, 8 of them can't be produced naturally in the body. So this plant here is one of the excellent sources to get the 8 amino acids that we can't produce naturally. In fact, if you take 1 cup of the greens of this, you should get about 73% of the vitamin A and about 96% of the vitamin C, plus complex B vitamins, thiamine, riboflavin, and niacin that your body would need. A lot of times you can use it like spinach. Eat it raw, although the younger, more tender plants are more palatable. You can boil it, put it in salad as just fresh greens and whatever else. The white powdery stuff, like I mentioned, is full of mineral salts coming straight out of the soil, and actually will have a little bit of a salty taste. You can dry the leaves, crush it up, and use it as a seasoning spice, almost like a salt. In the fall, you can gather the seeds. This one obviously doesn't have any seeds on it, but you can gather the seeds. The seeds are edible. There's several different varieties. They are all edible, but some of them are a little easier to harvest and separate the seed from the chaff than others. But another way that you can use that is to sprout the seeds. That way the outer shell falls off naturally on its own, and it also increases the nutritional value because you're not cooking it, for one. Plus, if you're using it that way, the longevity of the plant will be better, so it'll last you longer. Medicinally, you can chew the leaves into a paste and put it on bee stings, minor cuts or scrapes. It's good for inflammation. It's great for sunburn. You can use it for arthritis, chewing it up and putting the mash right straight on the affected area, and it helps reduce the inflammation and increase circulation, so it helps with arthritis that way. You can make it into a tea to wash the body down. It tightens and tones the skin. It helps for sunburn and everything else that I just mentioned. But you can also drink it for internal inflammations, stomach aches, diarrhea, or loss of appetite. It's great for anemia and anemic blood because it's very high in iron. It's also very high in protein and phenolic content, which is an antioxidant, and it helps get rid of the free radicals in the blood. The roots are a significant amount of soapin, which can be beaten down, and it causes a kind of a soapy substance, which is good for making soap. It also can be drank, and it causes a mild laxative system to cleanse your body a little bit of some of the toxins that are there. There's also many more good uses. These are just the ones that I'm going to cover right now. The identifying, it does have kind of a square stem. You'll see it's green with a little bit of a purplish stripes to it. Very identifiable leaf shape. It does grow quite tall, and the seeds will pop up and look very similar to the seed pod that you see on amaranth and stuff like that. very tight pod of lots and lots and lots of little seeds. But this is lamb's quarter.